was really loud. I'm sorry. Backing up here. I'm actually here. It's right now. I'll give you a time. Because you're all gonna be thinking, whoa, you're leaving early. It's 2:06. It's actually 2 o'clock. That clock's 5 minutes past. But I'm not. I'm not leaving early. I'm gonna go pick up my kids and bring them back. And they're gonna hate it. But I need to give my husband time to not have the kids there while he's working. So I am going to get them and I'm gonna bring them back, and then I'm going to work a basketball game, and then I think we're going to stay. Go fast. To get into that lane. Okay. And then I think we're gonna stop and watch the varsity game, and then I'm gonna pack up and go home in my classroom. I didn't get much done today. The students took a test, and guys, I don't know what I did. I thought I was teaching the past a long while, this chapter 3 stuff, and I guess I wasn't. Because they didn't do well on the test. Nobody did well on the test. So I don't know what I was doing. I thought I was teaching, but I guess not. They're building something right there. I don't know what they're building. So we'll see what happens. So now I'm gonna have to nobody turned in their homework really either, so I'm gonna be marking zeros in the grade book this weekend. I'm gonna just take everything home to grade things and put everything in the grade book and do all these things. That's what I'm planning on doing, and I just remember that I forgot the rare assignment in the co-taught classroom. Yes, I'm all over the place today. Sorry, it's squirreling moments. But this is the vlog. Today's in the car, and that's it. So, I'm gonna have a lot to grade this weekend, a lot to put in the grade book, IEPs to write up, just a bunch of things I need to get done. I need to finish the last task in my assignment for that one master's class. I need to start my next master's class. I need to just get a ton of things done this weekend so I can feel on top of my life again, because I don't feel like I'm on top of things. So I need to pull ahead. I need to finalize things for this project that we're doing next week. I need to figure out, do I really want to do the project starting on Monday for my 3rd hour class, because my boss is coming in to observe me, not the principal. The principal, yeah, that's my boss too, but my boss, the person kind of above her. So, but not even the superintendent. It's the person in charge of special education throughout all of the district. So yeah, he's coming in to observe on Monday, and I really want to just start the project and kind of give them a taste of what's going on and stuff like that. So then on Tuesday, when we get into actually giving them time to do their project and stuff, I'm not spending all that time going over everything I was supposed to go over on Monday. I need to kind of stick to the schedule. So I think I'm gonna do that. So I need to find some math, which there's all sorts of math principles that they're going to be learning, but it needs to kind of relate to their IEP goals. So yeah, I'll figure that out for Monday. And like, I'm kind of frustrated about it all. Like, this isn't complaint, this is me just, I'm frustrated about this because he was supposed to come in and observe us like back in October. So a long time ago he was supposed to come in and observe. And then they had to cancel it and push it back, and they ended up like accidentally pushing it back to like during Thanksgiving break. So nobody was going to be in school, so that wasn't going to work. And then they pushed it back to this date, so on Monday. Okay, cool, but that's the week before Christmas break. And I did testing today, and I was not going to start a new chapter next week because like I don't want to do test corrections next week either while he's there, because that's not me teaching, that's me administering a test, and nobody wants to come in and observe me administering a test. Like, that's not appropriate either. And so I'm kind of in this bind, like that they placed me in this bind because of when they decided to come and do this, because I want to do this project, which all of their IEP goals are made to assist them in transitioning into the real world. And so yeah, I need to figure it all out. So there's just a lot to do. With that being said, yeah. And then my 5th hour today, they took a test as well, and one student did super good. I was so proud of him, He would get things wrong, and he found his mistakes, and he fixed them. I had another student who only got through 7 problems because he sat there drawing the entire time and wasn't actually doing the work. I actually saw him like doing one of these moves, trying to look at somebody else's paper, and so I made him go sit at a different table. I'm like, you guys, I'm not blind and I'm not stupid. And then the other student, like, this is the frustrating thing with special education. You teach and you teach and you teach, which I'm a firm believer. I don't know if I'm actually teaching or not, because I got turned. People are gonna get mad at me. You don't know, you can't actually teach if they don't learn. Like, you would have had your turn signal on, I would have gone. If they're not learning, you're not teaching. Like, I'm a firm believer of that, because that means you're just talking to a brick wall. You're not actually teaching things. But I get frustrated because I know that they know this. We did that Quizlet game yesterday. They did so well on the Quizlet game. They were getting all the answers right. They were doing so well. So well. And then I give a test on the same exact kind of problems. The same stuff. And it leaves them. And it's not that it makes me mad, like, because it doesn't. But this is where the dilemma is. I truly believe that it is in them, that they know it. Oh, there was a deer on the side of the road. But they know the material. The problem is they don't have the confidence in themselves to do it, and they don't even necessarily have the confidence in themselves to get something wrong. I used to want to be a choir director, okay, and I actually at one point I was a choir director for like my church choir. Actually, at a few points in my life I was the choir director for our church choir. And I would always tell people, and I would always wanted to tell my students And when I was a section leader in high school, like all these different things. And it really does apply for special education and just as a teacher in general. If you're gonna make a mistake, make it loud and proud. Make it blaringly obvious that you have no idea. Like, make that mistake. Show the work and make the mistake. Get the wrong answer. It's totally fine. Because our best learning comes from when we make the mistake. That's one thing. The other thing is, if you blaringly make that mistake and I go through your work and I see where the mistake is, I can then help you. But if you don't even try, if you're too timid to make that mistake, to sing that wrong note, how am I ever going to help you fix it? And maybe this is another conversation I need to have with my students, but I'm going to let you guys go though, as soon as I get to the light up here. It was a good day. It was. It's hard when you feel like you failed your students. And that's where I'm at today. But I'm going to let you guys go. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. And we will continue this fun activity of Vlogmas. It's going to be great.